Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play some Ni No Kuni 2. Where we left off, we had to make our way to the Crypt of the Cat King to find the truth about Evan's father, King Leonard, and maybe just learn a little bit more about how things were done when he was in rule. Is that Crypt of the Cat King in it? I've heard of this place. Yes, and only one who possesses the Mark of Kings can enter. Alright, here we go. All the Cat Kings of yore. My father's possessions are all in here. His diary should be among them. You're obtain King Leonard's diary. Here it is, my father's diary. Well, what does it say, man? Let's see.
Do you remember the day I made you my Chancellor, Mausinger? The other ministers,
were up in arms, but they dare not say so to my face. I trusted in you. I could see the resolve in your eyes, the determination. You yearned to bury the differences between our kinds, just as I did. I trust in you still. I know that you will continue what we have started, and that you will succeed.
Damn. He believes in him. He believed in him. He trusted Mausinger. He had complete faith in him. So, Evan, what are you going to do now? I have to make Mausinger see the truth. I have to tell him what my father really thought of him. Sounds like a plan. Yes, assuming we can get him to talk. Let's head back to Avamore. I have a feeling we'll need to wait for our chance to present itself. King Evan, sire, a letter from Ding Dong Dell. From old Mausinger himself, is it? I knew it. It was just a matter of time. You planned this, didn't you, Roland? Planned? What now, curse ye? You and your cursed scheme. Oh, shush you.
Oh, come on.
What does it say? To His Radiant Majesty King Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum of Evermore, tales of your great achievements continue to impress us. We would be honored if you would visit us to discuss your growing union. Our border guards have been instructed to grant you free passage. Simply present the Mark of Kings as proof of your identity. Your eternal friend and servant, King Mausinger of Ding Dong Dell. He wants to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess you knew it would make a pretty good bargaining chip all along, huh, Roland? It is a trap, of course. I don't think he's trying to disguise the fact. He knows we can't refuse. For all his weasel words, 'tis not more in a challenge, and a brazen one at that. But it does mean that we can finally meet with him face to face. So it's off to Ding Dong Dell for a bit. The old international negotiations, is it? Tidy. I'll pack my negotiation shoes. Also, I just remembered, I found that sword for Evan. Is it strong or is it crappy? Oh, it's pretty crappy. Starfall sword. Never mind then. Let's get him some 200 weapons because I got this one. I think that's it, honestly. Alright. While we're in Evermore, I want to quickly just check my stuff. before we go off into enemy territory. Take that.
Say,
Ding dong dell. Shouldn't it be called like Mouse's Cradle now? Mice's Cradle?
Gosh!
Yes, I am.
Huh? Whoa! Oh!
King Mousinger's gonna teach you a lesson.
oh,
What do you want, eh? Wait, you're, I mean, King Evan. Please, you
Oh,
must forgive
my.
my atrocious manners, your majesty. King Mousinger has asked us to extend you the most cordial of welcomes. He wishes you to be informed that he awaits you eagerly in the throne room. I know the way. Of course, I'll stay right here and carry on guarding. It's been such a long time. Snap out of it, Evan. You've got some Mousinger wrangling to be getting on with. Let's hurry up and get him to sign the declaration.
Golly.
Speak with King Mousinger.
all right.
Mousinger.
Greetings.
Your Majesty, it has been too long. And I see that Roland is with you. I must thank you again for exposing our susceptibility to infiltration so thoroughly, Mr. Crane. And did you bring the Mark of Kings as requested? Don't panic. It's right here. King
Excuse
Mousinger,
me?
I've come to speak with you as the leader of one nation to another. Ah, yes, I must commend you on your new realm, and on your persistence, having failed so abjectly to rule at the first attempt. You would be forgiven for not trying again. I promised Aranella, I said I would build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. You mean to do this by convincing others to sign your pathetic little pact, I understand? A fine plan for a naive child. It's not. The Declaration of Interdependence is... Your Majesty, I must insist that you humor the boy's nonsense for not a moment longer. Abandon this pretense. You do not mean to forge an alliance of equals. You mean to bend our kind to your will, just as your father did before you. Your motives are painfully transparent, but His Majesty will not countenance such foolishness. Those days are long gone. There will be no pact. Malskind will submit to the will of the Grimalkins no more.
King Mousinger, please, we have to stop this before it's too late. I see now why you overthrew me. So much has happened between our two kinds. But we can't let it go on. We have to bring the hatred between our peoples to an end.
And what would you know of hatred, boy? Of the taste of shame, of the humiliation of servitude.
About to get a little pity party for this guy.
The line of the Tildrams ends here, today, at my hand. Oh, how long I have waited for this.
He really wants to fight. King Malsinger, Despot of Ding Dong Dell.
Ding Dong Dell will never be yours! Never!
Jesus.
Come, Tildram! It's time to meet your fate! Who's next?
Crap. Oh my lord, what is happening? What is going on here? Can you break the shield already? Damn. Yes. You're losing. Sorry to say it. Oh. Cutscene.
Humiliated by 2 generations of the same accursed line. Damn you, Tildram, and all your kind.
We don't have to do this, Mausinger. I didn't come here to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
Come, Your Majesty. You cannot simply bow to defeat.
We need to get rid of this
If you
guy.
destroy these worms, our people will never be safe.
Free? Yes. We must be free.
But not like this. Don't listen to him.
Every last Grimalkin must die! Come, Oakenheart!
Oh,
Come
no.
to me!
No, he's gonna steal his King's Bond now.
My King's Bond! Who are you?
There's Oakenheart.
I had thought this tedium would never end.
He was the fat mouse. Clearly.
At last, it
Oh
is
no, the
done,
fat mouse was
Master.
working for him.
Vermine.
I hope you can forgive me, Your Majesty. Even I must confess to feeling some small pang of guilt at having encouraged you to slay your dearest friend and patron. But you should not have so readily taken my word over King Leonard's. Those who claim that blood runs thicker than water grossly overstate the case, my beloved fellow mouse.
No!
In truth, your precious king was too nauseatingly good-natured to betray you, to contemplate anything so base as manipulating you into keeping our kind in check. And more fool him, as you are so very easy to
What a
manipulate.
bastard.
Vermine. How could you?
How could I betray my master? How could you be so foolish as to ask such a question? And now, Lord Doloran, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. My price was the kingdom, if you recall.
Yes, of course. You must be rewarded.
Kill him. Murder him.
What? Oh,
There you go. Perfect.
Doloran, what have you done to him?
I have repaid the debt of a traitor, and not a moment too soon. This accursed kingdom. Not only was its ruler too pure-hearted to succumb to my corruption, even his closest aide proved immune to my advances. In the end, I was forced to settle for this contemptible
So he tried to persuade
I have wasted so much
King Leonard
precious
and
time.
Mousinger, but he ended up
But
doing
at last, my
the
plan
little
is
chancellor guy.
complete. What a pity you will not be present to witness its glorious fruition!
Oh man. Oakenheart.
Oakenheart! Has it really come to this?
Wait! You needn't do this alone. We'll fight him together.
Let's go. Oakenheart. Oakenheart, the Woods Walker.
Let's go to
Let's do
work.
this. Whatever the
Whenever them
fuck.
flowers are popping out, it ain't good. Avoid the polleny stuff and bash them blooms.
Okay. Got you. Ah, come on. I see that there's a higgledy there, but can you let me get my camera back?
Let's not find out, eh? Run
Get rid of the
away!
blooms. Ow. Jeez, they're all over the place. Over there, over there, over there. Big power. Yep.
Down. Oh, bang it.
Gotta get Hey!
Cannot give up yet.
Alright, where is he? We gotta get over there. Let's go.
Oi, oi. Looks like that's on the side of the back. Opening up the legs.
Stuck on the wings. Damn it. Oh my lord. I'm poisoned. Is this what you're gonna do to me, Oakenheart? Got it. Alright. Big damage, big damage, big damage. Big damage, hit the face, hit Take that. And take that. Oh, Mousinger is in the battle. I didn't even notice it there. Doing this thing there. Be careful, Oakenheart is not going to scratch. We can kill him beforehand then. There you go. dell is doomed. I have doomed it. For my kingsbond to have been plucked from me so easily, I was not fit to rule. I was not strong enough. Take my life, Tildrum. It is your right. You must avenge your father. No, Malsinger. There will be no more needless death. And this kingdom is not doomed. It will rise again, and it will do so because its people will work together to rebuild it. Cat and mouse hand in hand. My father trusted you. You cannot fail him now.
It says... He believed in me. And I... What have I done?
Oh.
Malsinger,
King Leonard. Look at him.
my dearest friend.
Your Majesty.
Be still, Malsinger. I forgive you. Our two kinds have borne each other ill will since time immemorial. The rift between us could not be healed so easily. It was a distance that could only ever be closed one step at a time. But close it shall. One day, we will stand together, hand in hand at last, all thoughts of oppression consigned to history. And you, Malsinger, you will bring this about.
But, Your Majesty, why would you trust in one who had failed you so utterly? And whose hand you...
I always trusted you, old friend, and I always will. You see far, further than I ever could. You are a maker of plans, a doer of deeds, a true ruler. Yet there remains in you a lingering shadow of doubt. Doubt in others, born of doubt in yourself. A king must learn to trust his own judgment.
A king? You mean that... You still think me worthy?
Who better to rule over the realm I love than one who loves it just as fiercely?
If it please you. Your Majesty.
Alright, go talk to Evan.
It does. And now, I must be on my way. When next we meet, I would have you tell me the tale of a kingdom made great by its wise and benevolent ruler.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Farewell, Malsinger. I leave Ding Dong Dell in your hands.
I will not fail you, old friend.
Evan. Oh. He's like, I don't even gotta tell Evan. Evan's doing good. He knows his thing. He's like, see you, Dad.
King Mausinger, I humbly propose that a pact be made between our realms. Will you sign the Declaration of Interdependence?
It is what your father would have wanted. For our two kingdoms to stand as one. And so it shall be.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Let us work together to make a better, more peaceful world.
You have come far, son of Leonard. I will gladly stand beside you. And I will make Ding Dong Dell, a kingdom where all races can stand beside one another. The enmity of generations will divide us no longer. I salute you, Evan, Lord of Evermore.
Sign that pact. Ding Dong Dell joins the Union. As for the Mark of Kings, I will entrust it to your keeping until such time as the matter of the Horned One has been resolved. You may have need of it yet.
Thank
I hope
you.
that I will be able to return it to you very soon. Very good. Now I'm ready when you are. Let us swear our pact.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled. United we stand as one single land.
There we go. The last country signed the declaration.
And sure enough, Ding Dong Dell began to change from that day forth. No longer did catkind cower beneath the ground in fear of tyranny. Instead, the Grimalkins stepped
Damn,
out
they're
into
all
the
together now. Cat and Mice
sun
County.
and saw their
Wow,
brother
that's
mice as if for the first time. And the hatred that had divided them for so long melted away like so much snow.
Cat and Mouse kind.
Well, perhaps not entirely,
They take time.
but these
Yeah,
things take
exactly.
time.
Hatred doesn't go away in one day. But if anyone can do it, Mousinger can. Back to this kid. I swear, I don't know who this is, man.
The declaration's finished, Evan. You did it.
And we made peace with Mousinger too, which is something. But his king's bond was stolen, and Doloran really does mean to resurrect the Horned One.
So what if he does? You'll be ready to face him. You'll overcome this trial, just like all the others. After all, if you can as good as unite the whole world, you can do anything.
You're right.
But it's not over yet. And this last part isn't going to be easy.
Who is this kid? I'm so curious. Peace beaks out. Breaks out. Beaks out? Why would I say beaks out? Weird. He has all the king's bonds now. He needs now.
The time has come.
Uh-oh.
All 4 king's bonds belong to me. At last, I shall have my heart's desire.
Something's not right. What the flip's wrong with you, man? Pull yourself together. Uh-oh. What's happening?
Chapter 9. To be a king.
Oh no! He's got the aura on him.
Roland!
What's wrong?
What?
What the heck is going on? I'm okay. Anyway, never mind me. Did you see that sky? Batu and the others went out on patrol over that way, didn't they?
Gosh.
Yes, they did. Uh-oh. is that? It's a ball of poo.
It's torn the very sea asunder.
Oh, is this his castle? This is his castle, isn't it? King Galarin, or Dalarin, whatever his name is. Oh, look at the land. It's moving? His land is moving? He's on the back of like a titan. Is that what we're looking at right now? Look at this thing. Is this the horned one?
Is that a kingmaker? If it is, it's the biggest I've ever seen.
It has to be the horned one. He's got them all hurt, all the kingmakers that he stole. Look at them. They're being sucked dry to fuel the horn one, essentially. We're gonna have to beat them, aren't we? That's gonna be a thing. We gotta beat them to get to him. The Horned One has returned to us at last. Now the people of this pathetic world shall give their souls to bring my beloved Alessandra back to me. He's spewing out purple stuff. Oh, it's monsters. He's spewing out more monsters. To do their dirty work. More citizens for my kingdom, more power for my king's bond. With every soul I steal, the more glorious my realm will become. Oh, Your Majesty. Here we are, back in one piece, near enough. I'm afraid we have some rather troubling news to impart. We sure do, but I think you probably guessed what it is. The rise of the Horned One. Listen to Batu and Cole's report. I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to worry about the Horned One. Oh, I can't. Ow. Okay, fine. We'll listen to Batu. So the Horned One really has returned. Indeed, we encountered the creature in the skies above the Blackened Isle. I recorded it on a memolith. You need to see this. It appeared along with a large landmass, which we can only assume to be the continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. It's enormous. Look, it's Longfang. Not just Longfang, lad. The whole blessed lot are there. Bright Skimmer, Bastion, and Oakenheart, too. It is a veritable Kingmaker conference. There's something different in the bear. These are not true Kingmakers. They're facsimiles, created through the power of the stolen King's Bond, I would assume. Well, whatever they are, they created some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One. Indeed. And the moment the barrier was raised, the fiend began absorbing a succession of spheres of pure light. Spheres of what? could that be? If you would give me just a moment. Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures. Yeah, and they went flying off in every direction. Luckily, not too many of them headed this way. Meh, they look horrible.
No.
Now, as to the nature of these spheres of light, it is my belief that they were souls, distillations of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing the souls of the people of the world and transforming them, enslaving them. That's awful.
Oh my!
You remember what Doloran did to Vermine when the life was leached from him, when he became little more than a walking corpse. This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. And you're saying that they're happening to people all over the world, even as we speak. They're being turned into the living dead. How can we turn them back? I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way. And how come there's none around these parts, as had their souls taken? I think we may have Lofty to thank for that. Me?
No,
I ain't done nothing, man. Nothing, I swear. You didn't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right, a kingmaker. The bond between you and Evan is still strong. That means we're protected. Not bad, Mr. Kingmaker. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. And it though.
Back and I had a little inkling it might be something like that. Stands to reason, done it. Me being all important into that. But why has he done all this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? I believe I can help you there. I believe I can help you there. Your Majesty. You must forgive the intrusion, Evan. Circumstances being what they are. Not at all. You're very welcome.
No.
To the subject of who Doloran is and what exactly he might want. I believe I have some information that may clarify things. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria, and he made a pact with the Horned One. Though his was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingmaker, he thought to make Allegoria great, to bend the singular evil to his will. That tallies with what Neil told us back when we first learned about Doloran. But things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm. Far from growing great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-consuming corruption, and that the entire continent Allegoria stood upon was spirited away to a place between worlds. Whatever happened, Doloran would appear to be determined to revive this vanished land. But why? Why would he want to bring it back after all these years? I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those king's bonds now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful. Well, whatever we've an inkling as to why or not, I'd say this Rob's wish is more and a little close to coming true. 'Twas a kingdom-sized chunk of land appeared alongside that great creature. But if Doloran's got what he wanted, why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needs followers, subjects. The more powerful he grows, the more powerful his kingmaker grows in turn. And one whose ambitions stretch as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being will surely not be satisfied with merely recovering his lost realm. No, now that he has the means at his command, it would seem he intends to bring all the people of the world under his dark dominion. So he wants to take over the whole world. But we can't let him. We won't. How exactly are we supposed to stop him? You saw the size of the mountains of spikes he calls it the Kingmaker. There is one possibility. Mornstar, the sword said to have sealed away the Horned One's evil all those centuries ago. Mornstar? Alas, its whereabouts are no longer known. But there is yet time. The great evil gathers its forces still. If the sword can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. But how do we find it, if nobody knows where it is? Oh, indeed. Any tale 2 millennia in the making will almost certainly be more fantasy than fact by now. Surely no records from the times remain. 2,000 years, eh? I think we might know just where to find records from that far back. Don't you, Evan? Oh, of course, the library in Goldpaw. You're right. If anybody from back then did survive, you can bet Bodley will know about it. Then it seems we have a plan of action. We will inform the rulers of the other realms of all that has come to pass. We will rally them to the cause and make ready to take the Horn One by force. You will seek out further clues as to Mornstar's whereabouts. All right. Very well. Until we meet again. All right.
Let's see
We have
now.
our new mission. The Horn One is back, and we have to get Mornstar. This is ringing true deja vu with what Oliver had to accomplish to take on his evil nemesis. Will we be able to do it? I don't know. I'm scared. Leave a like, guys. Subscribe, share with a friend. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be exploring probably though before I tackle that type of stuff. I want to see if there's some new citizens to get, because now that we can go to Ding Dong Gal, I'm sure there's tons of quests in here. I want to get 100 citizens. I need to get my King level 4 because I think that's the max. I want to hit that mark so bad. But anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.